Most people, even after having almost everything in life, still struggle to feel truly happy. They think happiness comes from owning a big home, collecting wealth, or finding the perfect partner. But is that really the truth? And even when our wishes are fulfilled, why does our heart still feel empty sometimes? In a small village beside a thick forest, three brothers lived together: Roshan, Sammy, and Dee. They stayed in a modest cottage left behind by their parents and lived a simple life. The villagers admired them for their honesty, their hard work, and their gentle nature. Every day they would walk into the forest, chop wood, and sell it in the market. Yet, despite their efforts, the three of them felt an unexplained emptiness inside. One night, sitting around the crackling fire, Roshan thoughtfully asked, "What is the real purpose of life?" After a long pause, he added, "Maybe I'll be happy if I have a big, beautiful house." Sammy slowly nodded and said, "I want a large farm with endless crops. Then we won't have to work this hard every day." The youngest, Dee, smiled and said, "I just want a loving wife who waits for me every evening with warmth." Though their desires were different, the emptiness in their hearts was the same. They had all the basics of life, yet happiness still felt far away. One evening, as they returned from the forest with logs, they noticed an old man sitting by the roadside. He looked tired, and beside him was a heavy basket. The brothers instantly felt compassion. Without thinking twice, they dropped their load and hurried toward him. "Grandfather, may we carry this basket for you?" they asked. The old man nodded weakly and smiled. "Thank you, sons. These are apples I picked from the forest. My home is nearby." The basket turned out to be heavier than they expected. The path was long and exhausting, but the brothers didn't complain. When they finally reached his home, a strange calmness filled their hearts. The old man smiled warmly and said, "I will always remember your kindness. You three are sincere and hard-working. Such qualities open many doors. Tell me, what do you wish for the most?" The brothers hesitated, then shared their dreams honestly: a grand house, a spacious farm, and a loving wife. The old man listened carefully and then said, "Your wishes are not impossible. I know a wealthy businessman in the next town who needs honest men. If you work diligently, he will reward you generously and open the path to your dreams." Encouraged by his words, the three brothers decided to take the opportunity. They traveled to the town and started working for the businessman. Roshan, with his sharp observation, managed the business well and soon saved enough for his dream house. Sammy impressed a landlord with his knowledge of land and wood and was gifted fertile land to farm. Dee, with his gentle nature, won the heart of the businessman's daughter, and eventually they got married. At first, everything felt magical. Their dreams had come true. Their days were filled with excitement and joy. But time passed. A year later, Roshan felt lonely in his grand house. He let his servants handle everything, slowly distancing himself from everyone. The vibrant house became silent and hollow. Sammy became overwhelmed by the pressure of managing a huge farm. What he once dreamed of now felt like a heavy burden. He spent sleepless nights worrying about storms, pests, or anything that could ruin his crops. Meanwhile, Dee no longer admired his wife's beauty the way he once did. Her complaints frustrated him, and the warmth in their marriage began to disappear. Once again, all three felt the same emptiness they had before. They had achieved everything they wished for, yet happiness still slipped away. Wealth, land, and love had given them joy, but only for a short while. On a cold winter day, they went to search for the old man again. After hours of looking, they finally found him sitting beside a warm fire. Just the sight of the flames brought a little peace to their troubled hearts. "Grandfather, we need your guidance again," Roshan said. "We got everything we wished for, but we are still unhappy." The old man smiled softly. "Sons, happiness never comes from what you gain. It comes from appreciating what you already have. You possess everything, but you forgot gratitude. Without gratitude, happiness will always fade." The brother said quietly, realizing how true his words were. He continued, "Gratitude is the doorway to real happiness. Value what you have. Enjoy the blessings already in your hands, and joy will naturally follow." After meeting him, the brothers felt lighter. They returned home with a new mindset. Roshan began cherishing his home instead of feeling lonely. Sammy appreciated every harvest. Dee rekindled his love for his wife, seeing her as he once did. Their lives changed. Instead of thinking about what they lacked, they began appreciating what they had, and slowly, the emptiness disappeared. They finally understood the secret of true happiness. Happiness doesn't come from material things. It grows from gratitude. When we value what we already have, happiness stays with us. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and leave a kind comment. Thank you. See you in the next story.